Hey guys, welcome to Farming Simulator 19 on Greenwich Valley Farm. Valley Farm? Why do I think I've messed that up? I'm pretty sure I got that right. Anyway, here we are with the autonomous case Magnum. Something that I'm messing around with. Don't worry, it's not going to be something that stays here. It's just, well, I've still got it from the last live stream basically, so I might as well use it, right? So we have it set up on a autonomous course called Courseplay. Beautiful. We've got the Colty plough on the back, which I've always loved this Colty plough, and you like to use it wherever possible. And to be fair, this tractor, although it's got duals on it, fits around this map really well. It's surprising, it really is. All right, so one thing I do want to see if I can figure out where it is, and it's been so long since I've messed with this, I forget. It's just the warning lights. The headlights on this thing look sick. The way it's got the stripe going around the side there. I don't know if the real one does or not, but they do look good, like the LED strips. I was going to leave those on, but yeah, if you can't, we can't. Alright, so we're going to go first waypoint. We'll fire it up. And drive cars. It does that weird snap thing. I don't know why. I don't know if it's the tractor or whether it's Courseplay. But no idea. It's off, doing its thing. For anyone that hasn't seen this yet or hasn't had a go, this is first person. Kind of looks weird where the camera's set up, but it's almost like it would be on a pod looking out. I don't know. But it's neat. It's a cool little tractor. I say little. It's not little. It's a cool little big tractor. Because it's a cool big tractor. It doesn't have the same ring to it. It's a cool little tractor. It's neat. I like it. Good mod. Very good mod indeed. So, main goal for today. It's going to be very much of a whole bunch of different stuffs. This field I want to get baled up. We are still in the midst of finishing off this field to harvest. And potentially selling off all the bales too. But I know I won't be able to sell them all off yet. It just ain't going to work. So we'll do a bit of baling, then we'll kick over to the combine. And go from there basically. Fire this up, everything should be good to go. Drop that down, turn it down in my headphones, and we will start on the skip rolls. I've already got a bale on the rear end there, so I've got to keep an eye on that. And we are coming very close to the end of the harvest for us. Literally just that one field to go, and that's us done. And hopefully we'll make enough money. Fingers crossed. Now what I'll do is I'll go over at some point and take a look, see if we can make any more silage bales, grass silage bales, to go ahead and sell those. There's a possibility of something else we can do at some point too. Now, as I was saying that, I remember, as I was thinking about saying it before, as I was going down that road, and then I realised I goofed last time I streamed. I sold a few of those bales off, I think I did, I can't remember. I'll double check. I was going to save them because the price of the silage is way down right now, and I didn't. I'm almost certain I sold some. Also, thanks to you guys, I am running the beta of Seasons. One of you linked it in the stream yesterday. Actually, I say yesterday, it was Thursday, last Thursday. One of you linked it and give it, just for pure shits and giggles, basically, running that. So, I may have some issues that stumble up from doing that. It's not recommended by any means. But it's maybe possibly better than what we have now. I don't know. Is there really any benefit to running it? Probably not. The version that's on the mod up is stable, which is more important, honestly. Stability. And as I'm saying that, I'm thinking to myself, I need to do a backup of my Farmstead folder, just in case anything goes awry as a whole. Gotta admit, doing skip row with this is way easier than having to turn and fight against binding everything up. This is a setup where I think you really are supposed to be skip row and not turning back on each other. Oh, come on, don't lose too much speed. It's actually not a lot of speed, it's just dropped RPM, it sounds like. They've been getting a lot of questions about this baler setup as well. I need to put it in the description somewhere. I doubt I will, but it's like, do I break down and make a mods list? Or a very, very basic one from the stuff that I get off of Facebook, maybe? I don't know. I know it would be useful for a lot of people, probably. The rest of this stuff I can typically tell you what website, but something like this, where I can never remember the team's name, or the modder's name. It's easier just to have a list at times. Need to put it in the description, for sure. Trying to get ahead today as well, obviously recording this Friday. I don't know what's going on the weekend. We may have some company over, we may not. I don't know what's going on. And this week could be interesting as well. Coming up. One of Jess's uncles is having knee surgery, and apparently he has to stay here for a week, so he's got someone here the whole time, and we weren't pleased about that, put it this way. Well, it wouldn't be too bad if it wasn't so, I don't know. He means well, but he's extremely annoying. You know, you got one of those family members. That's him. He is frickin' irritating. Don't mind helping the guy out at times, but oh boy. It's gonna get old very quick. Both me and Jess are on the same opinion on that one. So not just me for once. Alright, time to go back up the road. At times, like when you're doing the skip road, it almost feels like it's taken longer. In reality, I don't think it is. In some cases, I'd say you're probably saving time by being able to just do a continuous loop without slowing down too much. Well, IRL, you'd probably need to slow down the way this handles and the game handles. You don't. That was some weird reverb going on there. Now, this being oats, probably make quite a lot of bales out of this one. Bearing in mind, each lot you see is obviously, well, unless I forgot when I was streaming, typically 3 wide. At 6,000 litres a pop. That's why I love Heston bales. That's why I think Giants should really look at putting these into the game's stock. Even the straw harvest stuff, I think they're only 4,000 litres, admittedly. But if you're doing this type of stuff to sell, especially for straw, it's worth it. Hay operations, I don't know if they particularly use a lot of Heston bales. I generally don't know. Unless there's been, like you say, one lonely farmer or whatnot for mushroom barns and stuff like that. But for animal stuff, I don't think they particularly use Heston bales. Maybe they would on huge operations. Yeah, I don't know. I think the farm at the bottom of my road, I want to say, I don't know if there's a different size of bale other than the standard ones that we've got in game in the Hestons, because they had bigger square bales, but I don't think they were as big as Heston bales. But you got to remember as well, when I say that, I was a kid, so as a kid everything's huge, but I'm pretty sure the bales that are in game, they just seem way smaller than the ones I remember IRL. And the next row. We've still got a whole bunch of logs to sell down in the forest as well. I don't know what I'm going to do down there operation wise. I've got the skid steer down there. It seems to, the way I'm doing stuff there, it seems to be working better. It is a royal pain in the ass still though. Loading those logs are going to be interesting, I can tell you that much. Loading them is going to be a pain. How's our automated tractor doing anyway? Is it stuck? It kept on getting stuck over there, and I thought it was just because I set it up wrong. I legit think it's stuck. Oh, did I sell them? Son of a bitch, I did. If it is stuck, then yeah. Oh, yeah, it's stuck there. Okay. Oh, wow, the first pass. For real. Alright, let's nuke that course, and we will generate a new one. And apparently I need to do 4 headlands. I think the turning width on this thing's too big. Longest edge, I got told to do that if you want straight lines, which I never knew about, so thank you. It's going to throw us down there. What we're going to do is go to this one. Turning circle, remembered, 11 meters. I don't know. I don't know. 4 headlands, it should be fine at. First waypoint drive course. Be gone, please. Be gone. Automated machinery, and you still need to babysit it. Is that good? So one thing you got to watch with this setup. If for some reason you're on the accumulator and you go to start it up, it will fold it up. If you're thinking you're on the baler. That can get irritating if you don't catch it. Yeah, your bales are going everywhere. Alright, this is the last pass here. Then we'll go over to combining. I'm literally just doing a whole mixture of stuff today, which is cool. I like it when I can have the opportunity to do several jobs and I'm a good chunk of the way through. It is nice. You know, we had that thing on the plow, but that made an awful mess of that field. You can still see it. Luckily, we didn't actually need to plow, so I'm not too worried about the stuff it missed in the middle. But kind of frustrating why I did that. Maybe the working width, I needed to adjust that slightly to make it a bit smaller. That's what I'm thinking, at least. No, I think we got all the major stuff. The little toughs around I don't care about. Drop that. That's weird the way it was. Strange. Okay, so we'll go over to the combine, finish this off, then jump into the terror track and go pick up some of the bales. At least a load of bales, and go sell them off. Well, that seems to be working quite nicely now. Seems like it's getting darker already. I guess we are in autumn, so the light is going to be fading out. Didn't get screwed by seasons, which is awesome. No weather changing right now. It did take a while for our crop to dry off, morning dew, which is awesome that the fact they factor that in, the morning dew there. It's alright. Now I have this set up as IVT. I spied yesterday when I was streaming that this has actually got a gearbox. Right there. More than likely it's not a gearbox, it's more of a hydrostatic setup, so IVT is probably the best replacement for that. I would imagine. I highly doubt this has got a proper gearbox in it. Hydrostat gearbox more than likely. No, oh yeah, I'm not gonna have to just go up to it, stop, and then back up and go around by the looks of things. Darn telegraph pole. Although I could have gone right through it with the straw swath there, that would have been going right through it as well. So I'd rather not do that. Would not get a clean sample by doing that. You cut half the grass. Well, I just went through the frickin' thing there. I thought so. It seems like it takes forever to go into gear. I can't remember what horsepower this is. It could be a horsepower related issue with the amount of weight that it's got on. Right now it's 22 ton. And fully loaded, these probably they do handle a little bit different IRL. And built for speed, that's for sure. Right, next tiny little bit, and that is us done. Bam. The first full season is done and over with. Now will I be lucky and get snow this time around in the game? Oh, is that full? Really? Must be. Well, it is. I'm surprised I didn't empty it last time. Unless I said to myself, yeah, you know what, I'll remember it and I'll empty it later. That's probably what happened. Evidently didn't. With that field, I kind of wish I had a bigger windrower to row them all up. And when we can, we are going to be selling grain like no tomorrow. Perfect. Jump in this. Get those bales loaded on. With this trailer, I don't know if it's just specific to this one. I think it could be the type of autoload scripts it's using. When you log back into the game for the first time after a session, if you've got bales on the trailer, they'll be just placed on top of it. Actually, it'd be almost worth having a look to see how many bales we've made. It's gonna save, admittedly. God, look at it, the mess everywhere with the plough. Will it be that one? No. Is it? No, it's not that. This one. And you guys will probably see it way before I do, because I always draw a blank here and don't see it. Well, there may not be one for bales, actually, quickly looking. There's harvest. But I don't think there is one for... oh yeah, created bales. Now this session, 26 bales. In total, 296. And that's obviously, that'll include everything, silage bales, all kinds of difference. Oh, pick that up. And this one. Whoa. There's a crash into it. Two more and that'll be this load. Bam! Alright, you'll unload on top. Like so. You can see the weight transfer. And that's us. We are ready to rock and roll and get this sold. So it's probably going to be like 11 grand. If I had somewhere that I was willing to store these bales, I just don't know what seasons will do with them. I could probably save them for like winter time and make a lot more money than I am right now. But I just want them gone. It's more stuff for the game to render in and everything, so they're gone. Sounds like, yeah, that's ticking along quite nicely. You'll actually get a screenshot of that. Let's do that now before I forget. Because I would like that to be as a thumbnail. That will do. Yeah, that looks so weird though. Can you imagine actually watching that thing IRL working? Now, someone was saying in my stream, yeah, they've done a tour of the Case New Holland plant in the States. Presumably they were buying a tractor for their farm. So they got offered a tour somehow. I don't know. Anyway, apparently there's 5 of those things out there in the world. 4 in the States and 1 in Australia, which I was saying Australia makes perfect sense to have one of those machines. Or actually, to be quite honest, a few of them. For direct R&D to the States factory, it's probably not ideal, obviously, but their fields over there are monstrous. Take that nice and steady because the trailer will bop around. Now one of these trees you can get hung up on, I think it's this one on the left, so you got to stay in the middle of the road. Yeah, there's that branch right there actually. And potentially that one. Oh yeah, the sign. Oh no. No, it is that tree. I was wrong, it's this one. Could come along with the chainsaw and cut the branch down. Should probably actually do that. We'll go check on the sheep as well, as we're in this area. I think they should be fine actually, come to think of it. Could just pull up Cosplay and double check. Yeah, they're fine. They got water, they had feed. They are good to go. Now I'll probably save doing most of the trips of the bales for this stream. Zizzes. Put the HUD back on. Wondered why the game looks so clean. Boom. How much again? Oh, 12. The price must have gone up. Beautiful. I'm complaining about that. It was 11. Like 11,700 or something. So it's gone up a little. Yeah, what has it gone up to? Oh yeah, it is on the way up actually. The time we get it done, the price may be fairly decent. Always a plus. Ain't complaining. Ain't complaining. Oh, the sheep. Yeah, we'll go over and check how they're doing as far as grass as well. Oh, actually, yeah, I can't really get over there that easily. Haven't got the tractor, the machine there. Some fools selling the silage bales. Ah, I'm frustrated about that. Like, I need to make notes and somehow leave them around, but that's getting a bit... because I always forget. I say something one episode and do the complete opposite the next on the following map, just because I can't remember what I said. When I say it, it makes complete sense and logical. I still need to empty the combine actually as well. So we'll probably go ahead and empty the combine, and that is where more than likely we will leave it be for today. Go sell off our bales and make bales on the stream. That's predominantly what we're going to be doing. And we could have the smaller class on bale duty, carton, instead of this thing. At least probably get better road speed and maneuverability. And this thing's done well, but you'd never do this. Only if push come to shove. And it's a huge tractor, putting unnecessarily wear on the tracks and all that, which they're probably ain't cheap to replace. So pitter patter, go over to this thing. And luckily there's not many hills. It's just the road speed of this thing that will be phenomenal. We may end up using the Tarot track for grain carting to sell, depending on where we have to go if there's many hills. But going down them, it should be fine. Going, for whatever reason we need to go up them, could be an issue. Looking at the graph for like oats and stuff, we should be making a good amount of money if I sell them correctly. Going into the first and second day of winter. Just look at the peak, it's way up there. And I think we got a decent amount. And obviously wheat always does well because it's high yielding. So you get a lot of wheat there. Don't think I'll be able to put any canola in the ground. I don't think we can plant it in this time of year. We may be able to, I'd have to double check. It'd be really awesome if we could. Let's check. Canola, seed, frost resilience, medium, so yeah, we're not going to be able to, when it's young, it's high. Where does it sit? Yeah, no, we're planting that in the spring. Very quickly. What can we plant it now? It says we could. Yeah, I may throw that out there on the stream and risk it. We may risk it. We could get some ungerminated areas though. Depends how cold it's going to get, and of course... can we see that? No, I don't think we can. -5. See, this is all the planning I love. I like that kind of thing. Hey, we'll figure it out on stream, I think. So I'm going to bid you guys farewell. I hope you guys have enjoyed. We will catch you on the next one. That'll be Shamrock. Catch you guys later. See ya.